Cosma.
Sounds like an old Clash song. I think he's going to tell John Jay, stop hitting doubles.
Yeah. Taking the bat out of my hands, man. Lance Lynn not able to provide protection for Pete Cosma.
Well, if Tony were still managing here, Lynn probably would have hit 8th. Were you on board with that? Hitting the pitcher 8th?
I was on board with, I'm always on board with thinking outside the box, trying different things. That's back in the McGuire era.
And Pujols, too. He'd had Albert hit 3rd, and he would say after the first time through, Albert's basically my cleanup hitter. He'd have Eckstein 9th or Aaron Miles, somebody like that.
Yeah, you know, I think it's one of those deals where you try, you play with it for a while, and you see how it works. You see if it generates more offense. If not, scuttle it. If it does, stay with it. Sure, there were times where it provided more opportunities for those guys, McGuire, Pujols, middle of the order hitters, but there are also times, I'm sure, where the bases were loaded and the 8-hole spot was coming up and it was the pitcher.
Yep. Murphy to Rizzo. They have left 6 on through 4. Russin and Lynn locked into a scoreless duel.
At Domino's, we take our jobs seriously because we know Americans order pizza when they're building, creating, and innovating. Without pizza, school projects and music albums might go unfinished. Startups, unstarted. This thing definitely wouldn't be working. No one's coming up with a world-changing idea over halibut. No way. It's always been pizza. So no matter what you're working on, get Domino's $5.99 deal. We can't wait to see what you do next.
I got it.
The great outdoors. And a great deal, thanks to Dad.
Nope.
Oh, guys.
Let's leave the deals to Hotels.com.
Nice bear.
Ooh, that one.
Nice. Got it.
Oh my gosh, awesome.
Perfect.
Yep, and no angry bears.
The perfect place is on sale now. Up to 40% off, only at Hotels.com.
No waves. Savor the day with all the refreshing options that Mac Cafe has for you. From a tasty frappe to a freshly prepared smoothie. There's something for everyone to love from Mac Cafe.
No boots, no jeans, no beards, nothing but old-fashioned justice. Criminal Intent, weekdays at 5.
The perfect shot starts with loved ones and ends with a bang. America's Funniest Home Videos, weeknights at 6 on WGN America.
Welcome back. Scoreless as we head to the 5th. Join the Anthony Rizzo Family Foundation after the game at Cafe Brower on Wednesday, August 14th for the inaugural Cook-Off for Cancer. Chicago celebrity chefs will cook off self-inspired ballpark fare served by Cub players and voted on by all attendees. It will be a night of food and fun for a good cause. All proceeds will benefit pediatric cancer research, care, and support. A cause close to home for Anthony Rizzo and his family. For more information or to purchase tickets, please visit Cubs.com/cook.
So if you look at my inside my rib cage, it's not my heart, dude. That is a Cub logo. But that is a Cub fan right there.
I've never seen that one. Pretty solid.
It shall exact in a structure done in a t-shirt. But it's not blue. It is blue. We know the reference. Spinal Tap.
Okay, I should have known.
It was actually green, but yeah. It actually is green. Oh, I'm weird. Okay, ball, strike one, rather, on Castro. We're underway in the 5th. Two hits for the Cubs. Cardinals with 4. Cosma throws out Castro.
Second time that's happened tonight. Starlin 0 for 2. Couple of ground balls to his counterpart there at short. Just a couple of strikeouts for Lynn tonight. They came back in the first inning. He's typically more of a strikeout type pitcher. Season high 11 last time in 8 innings. A blowout win over the Reds. They beat Cincinnati 15-2. They've had 3 big blowout wins during this tough stretch that they're in the midst of. 4-11. Having a hard time finding consistency with their offense. As we mentioned earlier, they've been up against top-notch competition of late. They ran into the Atlanta Braves at the wrong time. Braves red hot. They swept them. Pirates took 4 out of 5 from them. Dodgers just finished beating them here 3 out of 4.
Russin on deck. 3-1. Lynn's worked behind in the count a fair amount early on tonight as he walks Barney. Second free pass.
And the frustration on the face of Lynn. He can't believe he let Barney get away.
A strike to Russin.
Got one down in the 3rd inning. That was after Barney had singled with nobody out. Here in this situation with 1 out, if you're thinking about it, you might be inclined to pull the bat back, try to slap one by. Freeze charging at 3rd base.
Bunch through it. 0-2. Brian Kenny doesn't like it from MLB Network. Is he selling those t-shirts? Stop bunting.
Yeah.
I love it. This is the exception, though, right? A pitcher in the National League. Not a great effort there. Strike 3.
Yeah, I mean, I think even Brian, who's, and I'm part of the anti-bunting crowd too, and I don't know exactly where Brian stands on if he wants to abolish all bunting. I know you hear from fans all the time, you need to play more small ball and all that, but it's, I don't think it's a very efficient way to play. You only have 27 outs. You don't want to be giving away too many of them. But, yeah, you're right. With a pitcher up there, especially when there's nobody out, you get that man over. You have a couple of chances to drive him in. But that's why with 1 out, I like to play where if the corners are being very aggressive and you got a guy that can handle the bat a little bit, put that Butcher Boy play on where you pull it back and try to slap it by somebody.
Barney dives back in. Plenty of time.
Yeah, Lind fits the profile of a guy who should be easy to run on, right? Big, tall right-hander. Normally, they're easy to steal against, but that has not been the case with Lind on the mound. 2 steals this year, 3 caught. Now, clearly, Yadier Molina, the frontline catcher for the Cardinals, has something to do with that. Probably a whole lot. But Lind's got quick feet, quick pickoff move, so he'll keep you tight over there. Quick feet, accurate throw, close play. Understandable that the Cardinals would be thinking that Barney might be trying to steal a bag after the failed sacrifice to get into scoring position. Lake has extra base power. And with that in mind, the Cardinals are very deep in the outfield. No doubles deployment, guarding the line at third and very deep all the way across left, center, and right.
Low for a ball. It's 1-1.
John Jay is at the top of the arch. See the arch there? They got cut into the outfield grass. He's right on top.
Inside, 2-1. Fire to first. Safe. Not quite sure Adams got him on the swipe.
Yeah, he got him on the head after the hand was already back to the bag, is what I just saw.
Golfed high in the air. And it's caught by Carpenter to end the inning. Cubs strand 1. Bottom 5, 0-0.
You really couldn't come at a better time. These Chevys are moving fast.
I'll take that Malibu.
Yeah, excuse me. The Equinox in Atlantis Blue is mine.
I was here first. It's mine.
I called about that one. It's mine.
Mine.
It's mine.
It's not. It's mine.
Better get going. It's Chevy Model Year End event.
The Chevy Model Year End event. The 13s are going fast. Time to get yours right now. Get this great lease on a 2013 Chevy Cruze LS for around $149 a month.
The baby's in there?
Yep.
How'd that happen?
Some things are hard for kids to digest. Rice Krispies are easy because they're made of rice, which is gentle on tummies. It's simple as...
Crackle Pop Rice Krispies.
This is the best party ever.
That is an understatement.
So glad we finally got in.
This place is banging. Hope it's cool we sit at the bar. The other tables look taken. Hey.
I'm sorry, do we know you?
These are the best in town.
The ambiance is strange, but the food is incredible. This is our apartment. Our apartment.
Oh.
Weird name for a restaurant. More chips, please, waiter.
Tostitos, Cantina, chips, and salsa. Real restaurant taste, wherever your party's at.
Okay. A, B.
B. A.
That's a good choice. Let me show you some faucets to go along with that.
With the latest styles and guaranteed low prices, you can turn the bath you have into the bath you want.
It's a good choice.
More saving, more doing. That's the power of the Home Depot.
Right now, this Abbey Vanity Combo is a special buy, just $2.99.
The Arlington Million, August 17th, 6 East on WGN America.
This is my exact instruction done on a t-shirt. Exactly medically accurate, see? So in other words, if we were to take off all your flesh and blood, take them off. This is what you'd see. It wouldn't be green, though. It is green. You see how your blood looks blue? Yeah, well, that's just the vein. That's the color of the vein. The blood is actually red. Oh, well then. Well, maybe it's not green anyway. It's something I sleep in every once in a while.
You have that committed to memory?
Spinal Tap, man. Of course. One strike on Matt Carpenter. Junior Lake will make the catch. I got to figure out who June Chadwick played. His closing credits. Oh, you know, yes, I know who that was. It was Janine St. Hubbins.
I clearly have to brush up on my Spinal Tap.
Hello, Janine. Smell the Glove is here. We got to host Spinal Tap night at the ballpark one of these days. Swing and a miss on a changeup.
You mentioned earlier that Dale Swaim was looking to get some length out of Chris Russin here tonight. He has stepped up in a big way. Carrying a shutout here into the fifth. Dodged a bullet in the second.
Just got a piece of it.
Nice roll here. His first start for the big club was on in Oakland, on July 2nd. It was just an up, make a start, get sent back down after Scott Feldman was traded. And Garza got dealt, and he came up, pitched in Arizona, 5 innings of 2-run baseball, then 7 shutout innings against the Giants.
Look into left center as it almost took out Tony Randazzo.
Middle of the Cardinal order getting their third look at Russin now. Good swing by Freese. He lined out last time. This time he hits it right on the screws. Look out, Tony. Solid single. Now Craig and then Holiday. Well, we talked earlier about how it's so difficult to explain, and you referenced the article about why the Cardinals are hitting for such a high average with runners in scoring position, and that there has to be some regression. It doesn't make sense that they'd be that much better in that situation versus when nobody's on base. But
Craig lifts high and deep. Lake back to the warning track, and he's going to have room. Freese had gone all the way around second and able to get back to first.
And look, Freese a little frustrated that he didn't tag up. That's a tough read on a ball hit that deep. You're not sure that ball is going to get caught. You want to make sure you have a chance to score if it doesn't. Anyway, the Cardinals, they don't try to lift the ball out of the ballpark, despite what we just saw from Alan Craig. I mean, they're willing to hit line drives, use the whole field, and that's, that approach has really paid off for them big time in those situations with men in scoring position.
So you'd think we planned this, folks, but we didn't. First of all, I tweeted a link to the article that has a lot of really good quotes from the Cardinals, sportsonearth.com. Alan Craig had this quote: "Your odds of being successful are on the ground and on the line. If you're trying to hit a home run, and drive it too much with guys on base. That doesn't work because fly balls, as you just saw, get caught. You've got to try to hit line drives. That's exactly what JD's talking about. Nice lead in. Thank you.
Well, there you go.
Right there. That's what they're trying to do. And Freese will make third as Lake dropped the ball. Might give him an error as Freese hesitated as he got near second. I guess no error. They're just going to call it a single as Freese goes first to third.
Second one that Holiday has blistered tonight. A little easier, I think, if Junior were to yield to Jesus on that one. He's got a better angle.
Inside on Matt Adams.
And that's why you see the Cubs fielders positioned the way they are much of the night, bunching towards the middle. Guys with that approach, and I'm not sure Adams qualifies when we talk about guys like Craig and Holiday. But Carpenter for sure, guys that use the whole field, don't hit a lot of balls down either line. More alley-to-alley type hitters.
Cardinals have already stranded 6. 2 more on base. Russin will flag it down and get the out. Make it 8 stranded. After 5, 0-0.
Here come the bros.
Barney Stinson is about to aid and abet a marriage.
From the bachelor party,
disgusting, horrifying, classic,
to the big day. These bros stick together for better or worse on How I Met Your Mother.
Sundays at 7:30 on WGN America.
The only place I wanna be with people cooling in the streets. I'll take it back to my blood. Family, you're all over me.
Switch on the summer mindset with Bud Light Lime. It's the great taste of Bud Light with a refreshing twist of 100% natural lime flavor.
Baby, it's all sweet with me.
Bud Light Lime. Switch on summer.
You really couldn't come at a better time. These Chevys are moving fast.
I'll take that Malibu.
Yeah, excuse me. The Equinox in Atlantis Blue is mine.
I was here first. It's mine.
I called about that one. It's mine.
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 It's not. It's mine.
Better get going. It's Chevy Model Year End event.
The Chevy Model Year End event. The 13s are going fast. Time to get yours. Right now, get this great lease on a 2013 Chevy Malibu LS for around $169 a month.
The baby's in there?
Yep.
How'd that happen?
Some things are hard for kids to digest. Rice Krispies are easy because they're made of rice, which is gentle on tummies. It's simple as...
Crackle Pop Rice Krispies.
What's the best thing about Long John Silver's?
I get choices.
Choices? Classic batter right here. I like the creamy garlic.
Love their zesty Asian.
Catch our 2-piece thick cut cod basket, now available baked, with your choice of side for just $4.99.
My way, my Long John Silver's.
Time for our Honda Games summary. Your Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana Honda dealers, as reliable as the cars themselves. Not much action. Cubs with a couple of hits. John Jay has 2 doubles. But nothing doing on the big board.
Lynn continues to be oh so good against the Cubs here in this ballpark. But Chris Russin has stood tall, and we remain scoreless. Leadoff double would work just fine here. Little cutter over the outside corner at the knees. That's pretty tough strike one right there.
1-1 to Gillespie. He'll be followed by Rizzo and DeJesus. Here it is, out of play on the right field line, 2-2. Nowhere to go on the count now. 3-2.
Don't get greedy. If you're Cole Gillespie, make sure you get a strike. A little greedy.
Soft liner to the shortstop, Cosma.
Might have been in on him a little bit.
Well, since they built this ballpark, they kind of had this area right across the street that had been vacant where the old ballpark sat. But you can see it's starting to take shape, and they've got essentially kind of like rooftop seating.
Yeah, I didn't know that was going to be part of the plan out there. I've heard us talk about a ballpark village with retail and restaurants and such.
So I would assume below that would probably be some sort of restaurant or club. It was actually last night up in the top of the hotel right behind it. They've got a club 26 floors up, and you can look right into this ballpark. Well, that is rooftop seating at its finest.
With room service.
Yeah. The ultimate rooftop seating here is in the arch.
I just saw a light flicker at the top of the arch. Somebody's up there. See it?
I did. I would assume the light is kind of
for airplanes.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to pretend it's not. I'm going to let my imagination run wild.
Somebody with a flashlight.
Yeah, just assume it's
walking around up there. Yeah, it'll flash here in a second.
We got a spy up there who's flashing signs to the hitters.
Oh, there it was. Yeah. Smoke alarm's working.
2 flashes means fastball.
Oh. It just flashed a bunch. I think they're watching us.
See? Be ready. Flash. Oh, a red. That must be a changeup.
Oh, those are okay. Somebody's taking
Camera
pictures.
flashes.
Yeah. So yeah, it's open. Thought it might be a disco ball or something.
Two outs. Hitters count. Likely to see a fastball here. Got to hit one in the alley.
He did, and he
took a big
tapped
swing.
it foul.
So much, you know, when you talk about situational hitting, normally you're talking about base runners, and you're trying to get a guy over and take a certain approach where you're trying to hit the ball in the air, hit it on the ground. A lot of it too is just based on count, and here you are, 2 outs, 3 balls, 1 strike, nobody on base. You're thinking extra bases, so that's the time to turn it loose. Especially if you get a chance to hit cleanup for the first time in your life.
Ball 4.
So you take the big swing there, and then you work your walk. Don't miss the action as the Cubs battle the Reds at Wrigley Field this Monday, August 12th, 7:05 start time. First 10,000 fans at the game will receive a reissued cap. That would be a reissued cap from the first night game at Wrigley Field. Compliments of ComEd. For more information or to purchase tickets, visit Cubs